Hey there, John with Real Property Management of Sarasota Manatee with our October 2019 tenant update. I trust that you and yours are all doing well. Hey, listen, let me tell you a little story. We had a unit townhouse this past month that had an AC issue. Now, the AC issue on this property AC unit was on the second floor. Drain line backup, water came down through the ceiling, damaged the ceiling, water came down, big hullabaloo. Took a couple days to get the parts, then we had to let the ceiling dry out before you can fix it. So it's a week, 10-day process, and that's as quick as it could be done. You know, it's not like anyone was sitting on their hands. So it was a week or 10-day process, and the tenant was pissed. Understandably. It's aggravating, right? But here's the point of this video. Look, and it's hard to accept, but I'm being honest with you. Properties break. ACs break. Roofs leak. Refrigerators stop. As property managers, we didn't break it. We're there to help you when it breaks. Same goes for the owner. The owner didn't break it, right? So sometimes tenants get angry. Your lousy house did this to me. Well, guess what? Let's be honest. Let's say you didn't rent it. Let's say you owned it and the exact same thing happened. Guess what? The exact same thing would happen. The fact that you rent versus own doesn't mean all of a sudden things don't break. And if they do, they're magically, instantly fixed within 5 minutes. It's not possible. All you can expect is that we're on it, we respond, and we get the ball rolling, and it gets fixed as fast as it possibly can. Okay? So please work with us if there's an issue, not against us. Here's the other thing. AC goes out when it's hot. Guess what? It's really uncomfortable. And imagine it takes several days to get the parts and get it fixed. Really uncomfortable. Some tenants think that it is the owner's or the property manager's responsibility to make them comfortable. I understand why you would think that, but again, go back to what if you didn't rent it if you owned it? What if you owned it and it took a few days for the parts to come in and it got fixed? Guess what? You'd be uncomfortable. Having a property manager doesn't mean life stops, doesn't mean inconvenience stops. It simply means you got a go-to party to call to help get it resolved. But we can't make it not hot if it's hot. And you know, it's rare. Most people are very understanding, but sometimes you get tenants, we're going to sue you and you got to put us in a hotel for 2 weeks and we don't want to pay rent and all of this. Guess what? Every single tenant is advised to get renter's insurance. It's in the lease. You could check the lease that you signed. It's in bold letters. We highly recommend that you get renter's insurance because the owner is not responsible for putting you in a hotel or if a leak damages a chair. That's your property, your responsibility to get insurance, just like for the owner's property, it's their responsibility to get insurance. So if you don't have tenant's insurance and something happens and you're inconvenienced, that's your fault. You should get the insurance. If you want to be covered for hotel stays, get the insurance. If you want to be covered for any of the personal property that might be damaged, get the insurance because you're not covered by the owner's homeowner's insurance, and there's no obligation of the owner. And I know it's hard to hear, but it's the truth. The reason I'm telling you this is because I want you to know the reality. And if this is an issue for you, get the tenant's insurance. Okay, listen. Enough of that. Luckily, these situations are few and far between. Again, hope you guys are all, and gals, are all doing well. Can't believe that we're in October, which means 6-7 weeks is Thanksgiving in the U.S. And then Christmas and New Year's, unbelievable. So have a great month. Talk to you next month. God bless, and bye-bye.